Okay, so hi again everyone, and this is Chipmaster, and in this video I'll be repairing another MacBook, and it's the same troubled MacBook, which is the A1706. As you can see, right, I got it yesterday, and the owner told me that it's not turning on, and it's a kind of an emergency job, so they want me to repair it as quickly as possible. Alright, so let's head over to the overhead camera. So I'm gonna plug in the charger, which is a Type C charger, as you can see, and I get 5 volts, as you can see. Alright, so I have 5 volts there. Alright, so I have 5 volts, it's not boosting, and it's taking 115 milliamp, as you can see. Alright, so it's taking 115 milliamp, and it's not boosting, and the current is stuck there, as you can see, 115. It's kind of jumping there. Alright, so I'm gonna take it apart. Okay, so it was already open. As you can see, some of the shields are missing here for the LCD. Right, this one is here missing some shields, so somebody was here already. Okay, so that's what I like. I like when someone else checked it, but not tampering with the board, as in trying to solder chips and changing chips, and they don't know what they do. Because when they do that, they give me more work, and the board will be in a more devastating state. Maybe can't be repaired, so, and it takes a lot out of me to try and repair it, so I normally give them back. Or if I repair it, I charge them for the prior attempt, and I charge for that attempt fee, because I have to correct the error that they did in order to fix the actual problem. So I hope I don't see any soldering or any form of attempting taking place on this board. I think this computer, this one has a signature failure. That capacitor there that I did in the last video. That cap that was broken right at the corner of the board there, beside the CD or the power delivery chip there. This one makes my disassembly process way simpler, less screws to deal with, so I should take this apart very quickly. Some of the screws are missing, a lot of them are missing. Always forgetting this damn battery. Taking out a charge port same time so I can test. Just one DC jack is enough. And look at that. I don't think I'd have to go any further. Look at that. That dust always accumulates right here, which always causing the cap to crack and liquid intake on this side. Right, and down by the SSD power supply here. As usual, this coil always have a rust and liquid intake on this side, as you can see, always. But this one doesn't have any liquid, it's just dust. And on this side as well, right, so you can see there's a dust, but not as much as dust, not as much dust on the other side. Right here, you can see. Alright, so let me just dust it. Let's try this side. Oh god, that loss. That screw slipped. I don't know where to find that now. I heard it drop somewhere over here. Let's go for another one. I'll look for that in this later on. I lost that screw. Should be able to find it, hopefully. This one is a bit. Oh, it's so troublesome. Oh, it's too long, I believe. Yeah, it's too long. Alright, so I'm gonna connect. So since this side is the trouble side, let me just connect the charger on this port first. And as you can see, there's nothing coming up on the meter. Let me try the other one. Still nothing. Oh, so this connection is a bit weak, but I screwed it down. Let me try the next one. It's not working. This one. Oh, so I can see the reading is there, 5 volts. So there's a fault on this part. I see some liquid corrosion here. Let me just clean it on the connector here. Alright, let me try again. Nothing. So there's definitely something wrong on that, and I get readings. So as we all know, a lot of glare there. It's a lot of glare in it. Too much glare. Hope you can see. Let me just increase this a little bit more. There. Alright. So I'm just gonna check. That's PP3V3 underscore G3 underscore S5. So let's check. Let me just check the other cap over this side that's connected. There we go, and that's a short. This is a common issue on these MacBooks. See? Because of the dust that's accumulated on that capacitor there. After a while, it becomes aged and then it cracks, right? Due to board flexing and other stuff during the usage of the computer, and causing it to break. So let me go under the microscope and see. This is a common repair task, and it's kind of a boring repair. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Boring repair. Well, the money is worth it. Even the repair is boring. It's not about the repair, it's about the money, It's about getting paid, getting the job done. So I'm just going to use my tweezer. I'm just going to remove this metal out of the way so I can get access, a better access to this capacitor. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to bend it back like this. Alright, let me bend it some more. Yeah, there we go. And there's some more dust, and this is caused by this dust. Dusty. Alright, there's the crack. As you can see, the crack is there. If you can see clearly, the crack is there. Let me focus. If you can look, you can actually see the crack. You can see that bulge right there. Right here. There's a bulge. Right here. That little bulge right there. That's a crack right there. So I'm just going to take my tweezer as usual, and I'm just going to bounce it off. Don't need heat. There we go. We don't need heat for that one. And the capacitor is out. There it is. So now I'll use heat to remove this glue so I can solder a new capacitor there. Alright. Alright, just removing the glue. So I can get access to the pads. Alright, there we go. Moving that extra glue there. Now I'm tinning the pads with some fresh leaded solder. Alright, that one is done. And this one, is it done? No? Just adding some heat, additional heat. Alright, there we go. Now the pads are tinned with leaded solder now. Let me check the resistance to ground. Alright, we get 311.12 as you can see, and the short is removed. Alright, this is ground. Perfect. I will now get the new cap. Alright, so getting the new cap. It's a 0402 capacitor. I need some flux on my tweezer tip. Alright, now we'll solder and testing. Alright, so increase my temperature now to 390 degrees. Oh, come on. Ah. Use my finer tweezer. Oops, go away. Found it. I'm just gonna tin this with some more flux. It doesn't want to stick. Oh shoot! My soldering iron wasn't in the was on all this time. This is the part that is giving me a little problem here. Let me just tin it with some more. Alright, so it's now soldered. I just pause the video instead of having that wasting time there getting that cap there to be soldered. Alright, so I'm now cleaning the board with 99.9. Alright, so it's now clean. Alright, so let me head back over to the camera. Alright, so alright, so let me plug in the power now, shall we? And let's see if it boosts to 20 volts now. Okay. And I have 5 volts. Oh, let me flip this around. And I have 19 volts now, as you can see, and the current is now 920 something milliamp, almost an amp, and it's working. So it's all done. There we go. So the job is done. That was a quick one, and as I said before, it's a common issue with these MacBooks A1706, and as you can see, I just focus my attention on that particular area. Job done. Alright, so I'm going to put this back together now and get back to you. So I will just pause the video for this process. Alright, so now I have assembled. So let's test it now and see. Official testing. Right. Yes, I heard chime. There we go. We have Apple logo, and you should see the progress bar in a moment. Oh, we didn't have a progress bar. Alright, so as you can see, there is it. Job done. So I hope you enjoy. Kind of a bit of boring repair, but it's a signature failure, ain't it? So I'll do something in another video for you. In the next video I'll repair something for you again. Okay then? Alright then. Bye.